Julian Chen goes inside the mass extinction of the widescreen filler drama. From the business of bodice rippers to the 1.2 trillion yuan shift in the global market, we explore why the vertical screen is the new apex predator of entertainment. Love it or hate it, Duanju is here to stay.
For decades, the 16:9 widescreen format was the apex predator of global entertainment. We measured success in subscription sales, view count, and primetime slots. But then, the comet arrived. By 2026, the vertical screen is no longer just a trend for the board. It is a $12 billion behemoth rewriting the rules of human attention. Tonight, we investigate the extinction event of the widescreen filler and why the microdrama is the new king of the jungle. Let's look at the cold hard numbers. In 2024, the Chinese microdrama market hit 50.4 billion yuan, officially surpassing the revenue of the entire TV drama industry for the first time. While traditional studios struggled to license just 236 series, the vertical challenger flooded the zone with over 36,000 new titles. That isn't just growth, that is an occupation. But if we thought 2024 was a wake-up call, the 2025 numbers suggest the traditional industry didn't just oversleep, it was evicted. In the widescreen world, the home of high production prestige, only 212 new dramas were licensed. It is no longer a mainstream format. It's a boutique hobby for a shrinking elite. Meanwhile, the vertical landscape didn't just grow, it exploded. 48,200 new licenses. That is a production surge that defies logic, fueled by an insatiable demand for 60-second hits. The final tally for the China market alone? 98.2 billion RMB. We are watching nearly 100 billion yuan migrate into the palm of your hand, while the old titans are left fighting for the scrap code of a dying era. But why now? Because the audience has staged a rebellion. For years, we were fed Ju, water-injected dramas, 60 episodes on average of filler designed to satisfy a broadcast schedule. On platforms like Douban, the verdict is a bloodbath. Fans are tired of the slog. They want the high without the hollow. They aren't just watching microdramas. They are voting against the dinosaur. Nowhere was this more tragic than the case of Ding Yuxi and Yang Chao Yue. Individually, they are elite talents. But in Love You 7 Times, they were trapped in a traditional prestige slog that the market simply didn't want. When the data came back, it wasn't just a rating drop, it was a public crisis. Seeing a lead actress in tears on a live stream tells you everything. This is the human cost of sticking to an old world model in a new world economy.
不只是我一个人，因为我觉得这个戏其实凝聚了很多大家没有看到的幕后人员的努力和心血吧，所以我希望大家可以去看看《其实吉祥》，然后我不想大家因为我这个标签，然后就不去看这个剧，然后不去了解它，或者说看了这个剧之后觉得我本人不行。那我觉得如果是这样的话，我就是说以后我会继续努力，然后
This shift is altering our very psychology. Look at the man essence. The polished, high-maintenance look of microdrama leads has driven the male grooming market to nearly 900 billion yuan. But power brings regulation. The NRTA's 2024 crackdown on absurd CEO tropes, the so-called bazong bans, is a signal. The government isn't just watching the content, they are managing the social psyche.
As an economist, I follow the capital velocity. A hit like The Divorced Billionaire Heiress cost less than $200,000 to produce and grossed over $35 million in North America alone. That is a 175-fold return. Brands like Kansu are bypassing commercials entirely, embedding products into the stories of stars like Wang Daotie to hit monthly sales targets that dwarf global giants. This isn't just art, it's high-frequency trading.
The ultimate validation of this model is the migration of talent. Look at Shen Haonan. He didn't just stay in the vertical world, he crossed over. When you see him lead a WeTV mainstream series like Race to Romance, you realize the dinosaurs aren't just dying. They are begging the survivors to teach them how to hunt. This is now a global engineering project. With AI-driven script personalization and platforms like ReelShort conquering the US charts, the vertical format is being optimized to hit your specific dopamine receptors. We are moving toward a world of hyper-personalized entertainment, where the camera doesn't just watch you, it understands you. So where does that leave us? The era of the bloated widescreen epic isn't over, but its dominance is. The comet has landed, the audience has spoken, and the math, well, the math is undeniable, and the bottom line is clear. Duanzhu is here to stay. I'm Julian Chen for the Lucid Fan. Thanks for watching.
This is an original production of The Lucid Fan. Copyright 2026 The Lucid Fan. All rights reserved. No part of this video or audio may be used without prior express permission from The Lucid Fan.